Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This bill was brought to us from the Commonwealth's attorneys because there was a technical glitch in the language that allowed a loophole in certain circumstances between uncles, aunts, nieces, and nephews with relationships therein. This simply corrects that so that it works in both directions with respect to this particular crime. And they ask us to correct this because they had run into problems in prosecution of cases with regards to these loopholes. And so this simply tightens up that loophole and addresses that. There is I believe there's a committee sub to this. Is there a committee? I believe there's a committee sub. I'd like the clerk to report the committee sub.
Clerk, please report.
House Committee Substitute 1 to House Bill 262.
Gentleman from Boone.
The committee sub was a further clarification by the Office of the Commonwealth's Attorneys that just after the bill was drafted made the language clearer so that it would be easy to understand by those that are prosecuting these crimes throughout the Commonwealth of Kentucky. I would move for the adoption of Committee Sub 1.
Motion is for the adoption of House Committee Substitute 1. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, those in favor signify by voting aye. Those opposed, nay. House Committee Substitute 1 is adopted. Gentleman from Boone.
With that explanation, Mr. Speaker, I would move for passage of the House Bill 262.
Question before the body is passage of House Bill 262 is amended by House Committee Substitute 1. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, clerk will sound the chimes. Those in favor vote aye. Those opposed, nay. Roll call is open for your vote. Chair recognizes the gentleman from Nelson.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Pursuant to the House rules, the gentleman from Mason 70 would like to record a yes vote.
Thank you, gentlemen. Madam Clerk, please let the record reflect the gentleman from Mason is casting an aye vote. All members voted. Clerk will take the roll. Being 88 members voting aye and no members voting nay, House Bill 262 is amended by House Committee Substitute 1 is passed. Gentleman from Boone.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'd ask the clerk to report the title amendment to this bill. What's the title? I can't see the bill.
Clerk, please report.
262.
House Committee
I couldn't see it. I needed to wear my glasses, Mr. Speaker.
Sufficient, gentlemen.
House Committee Amendment 1, the title amendment to House Bill 262.
Gentleman from Boone.
I move for adoption of the title amendment.
Without objection, so ordered. Gentleman from Boone.
I move for clencher.